As we approach the NBA All-Star break, I just wanted to reveal my top 5 NBA MVP candidates as we stand today as we approach the All-Star break. At number 5, this may surprise a lot of people, but I have to say Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has been in his bag this year. As much as people want to criticize him, as much as people want to hate him, I understand he went missing in action out of nowhere. But what he does with the basketball in his hand, we need to appreciate that. The way he creates space with the ball in his hands, I've never seen anything like that. He could, as his acrobatic layups, he could finish in traffic, whether there's 1, 2, or 3 defenders in his way. He could pull up and shoot the 3 ball in traffic, shooting 40% from 3-point range this year. Stop on a dime, pull up and shoot the mid-range. Establish a post fadeaway bank, which still to this day, I have no idea how he creates space to get that shot off. He's averaging over 27 points per game, shooting 52% from the field, 40% from 3-point range, and over 90% from the free throw line. So not only is he having a 40, 50, 90 season, doing it with that efficiency, he takes tougher shots than any player in the NBA. That speaks volume, and we need to appreciate that. And the Nets have the the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. And another thing, his playmaking has taken an entirely new step forward and something that I've never seen in his career. This is easily the best season in Kyrie's career. We need to put some respect on his name. He's absolutely an MVP candidate. At number 4, I got to go Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard. Dame's averaging just under 30 points a game, about 8 assists a game. And what he's doing with that Blazers team, who is not very good, who's been dealing with injuries all year long. They have the 6th seed in the tough Western Conference, so I have to give the respect to Dame Lillard. Do I think he could actually win the award? I don't, but he's definitely a top 5 MVP candidate. At number 3, I got to call Nicole Yokic. Nicole Yokic is giving you over 27 a game, over 11 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. He is coming close to being the first center in NBA history to average a triple-double. I understand counting numbers don't accumulate wins necessarily because the Nuggets have the 7th seed. That's why I don't think Jokic could be any higher in terms of the MVP race. But what he's doing as an individual has been sensational this year. He's another guy, has been in his bag. But if he wants to be the MVP of this league, I think the Nuggets have to finish at least a top 4 seed if he wants to actually win the award. At number 2, I'll go with LeBron James. LeBron has been the favorite the majority of the year to win MVP. Once Anthony Davis went down, once Dennis Schroeder went down, and the Lakers lost 4 straight games, and LeBron didn't look very good in that stretch, I think that's where he really lost the race in terms of the MVP. Sure, could he get it back? Absolutely. I think he's still in position where he can actually win the award. And again, we know the MVP is all about narratives and all about storylines, which he has a ton going for him. Year 18, 36 years of age. He's played every single game this year, which is going to be a huge factor in terms of deciding who the MVP is. Because when we're talking value, value means your ability, your availability. Your best ability is your availability. LeBron James in year 18 and age 36 is still the most reliable player in the NBA. That speaks volume. And he's still giving you his usual close to 26 points a game, about 8 rebounds, and close to 8 assists a game. We know what he brings to the table. He's had a great year, but with Anthony Davis not playing and still going to miss an extended period of time, the Lakers need to win more games for him to get back as the favorite to win MVP. And number 1, this is pretty obvious, it's Joel Embiid. The Sixers not only have the 1 seed, but he's giving you close to 30 points a game, about 11 rebounds a game. And I mean, he's just been close to the most unguardable player in the NBA. And again, he's shooting 40% from 3-point range. That's what he's doing right now. As a 7-footer, he's established a pull-up mid-range. And him in the paint, there is just nobody who could stop him. He is too big, too strong, too physical for any player in this league to stop him. And with the Sixers, may finish with the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. He still puts up these type of numbers. He could stay healthy, and he's still playing a majority of the games this year. I think Joel Embiid is going to win his first career MVP. Those are my top 5 MVP candidates that I have so far at the All-Star break. Please let me know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with those top 5 MVP candidates. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram and YouTube at The Falco Takeaway for more of my content.